Hey, it's Reese. Welcome back. Y'all already know for what? A quick little video. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump right into this video. Now, Olivia, I came across a video yesterday. It actually was a live that you were doing. Okay. Yeah, so it was a live that you were doing. And watching the live, Olivia, there were two things that I can say really irritated me that you said. The first thing that you said, because basically what was going on in this live is that, your daughter was sick or whatever, and it looked like a common cold or whatever, but yeah, she was sick, and you called Gerard, and you basically did not get the response that you actually wanted to get. Okay. So you said that, you feel that Gerard should have the burden on him as well of the kids. See, Olivia, right there, that's a problem. Okay. You've called your kids a burden. So if you've called your kids a burden, that says a lot about you. A lot. All right. It takes you really down the line that, do you really want your kids? So when I heard you say that, it really got kind of nuts to me, because I've never quite heard anyone say that their kids are a burden. Yeah, I've never heard anyone say that. Okay. But yet you say, you love your kids so much. Right? So that really, was really weird for me. The second statement that you said was that you failed your kids because you were with their father. Okay. And through this whole entire video, you were crying, Olivia. Okay. Your baby was supposedly sick. You had given her soup and, all that stuff or whatever. But yet you were still in front of the camera crying. Do you not think that even though your daughter, who I can say is very smart. Well, let's not get that twisted at all. Do you not think your daughter feels all of the stuff that comes from off of you, the energy? Because she's very smart. I done seen this little girl in work. Okay. She's very smart. So with that being said, could it be that you are around the house crying, day in and day out, because we only see what you put onto YouTube, and that is crying day in and day out. So you don't think that the reason your daughter could be sick on her stomach is because she can feel that from off of you? You're crying and crying and crying. She can hear that while you kept sending her in the other room. While you kept talking about Gerard, which you do in front of all of your kids. Do you not think that they do not take all of that in? Everything that you are saying, they're taking it in. When your children get up to some size around 11 or 12, maybe 16, maybe 18, they're going to come back. You're going to be sitting down at a table, and you're going to look across at them, and they're going to say, Mommy, when I was little, you remember how you would just cry and talk about Daddy did this and Daddy did that, and have Brandon around, and all of that, and on Instagram, FaceTime, and all of that. And not only, Mommy, but once we were grown, we could see everything that you did on the internet. Okay. Not only that, but we now even have OnlyFans that your kid's gonna be able to see. All right. But you think it's cute. Okay. All right. So do you not think that they don't get that? So anyway, in this actual live, you said that Gerard got a lawyer on you. Okay. You said that you were representing yourself. You were not going to go and get a lawyer. And then you said this statement. You said, do y'all believe in God? I represented myself. I am going to keep representing myself. Because what y'all don't realize is that I am, telling the truth. Okay? That's what you said. You said that you had God in your favor. But Olivia, what I am going to say to you, sweetheart, is you need to get yourself a lawyer. A lawyer is God's best friend. You need to definitely, Olivia, I mean, all jokes aside, seriously, for real, you need to get yourself a lawyer. All right, Olivia, let's not forget, you have that Amazon, Dollar General, Family Dollar, Dollar Tree education. Okay? So if I were you, being as though you were in or are in the Momiana gang, you see exactly how it played out for Chrissy. And I can tell you right now, Chrissy probably has wished many days, many hours, many sleepless nights that she should have gotten a lawyer. Because I'm going to tell you some shit. If that was me, see, when you fuck with me, I would have had, let me tell you, when I got my divorce from my ex-husband, I didn't have one lawyer. My parents was like, no, not at all. I had a team of lawyers. A team. Okay, it was 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. A team of them. Because I'm going to go hard. Whatever I do, believe me, I am going to go hard with it. All right. So, Olivia, with all of that, I'm telling you, Olivia, if you don't ever listen to Reese this one time. You might not want to listen to me about, doing the girl's hair. You might not want to listen to me about putting some panty controls on, some Spanx, some compression stockings, some, you might not want to listen to me with that. And hey, that's pretty cool, okay? But you might want to listen to this. Baby, go and get yourself a lawyer and go get yourself one right now. Now, this was the thing that that really got me. So you said that you did not want to pay for your divorce, okay? And you do not want to pay for a lawyer for your kids, all right? Which is crazy, okay? But yet, Liv, you say you go the mile. You will walk a mile for your kids, but you don't want to get a lawyer. Now, Olivia, this is what really dug into me. Okay. So you came onto this camera when you started doing OnlyFans, and you addressed us and tried to give us notice that if anyone went over there to your OnlyFans and put out your content, there was going to be repercussions because you have teamed up with a lawyer. See, you bitches forget what y'all say, and it makes y'all look crazy. But see, your girl Reese pays attention. She pays attention very well, and she can tell a story, and she can comprehend. And that is what y'all cannot do. That is why y'all have all the problems and stuff that y'all have. So you mean to tell me, Olivia, that you're going to get yourself a lawyer for fucking YouTube and OnlyFans showing your nakedness that we've already seen free on Instagram? That is one of the reasons why you keep getting banned from Instagram, because of doing that type of, shit. All right. So you won't get a lawyer to get a divorce, and you won't get a lawyer for your kids. This is why, Olivia, we look at you the way that you are. Okay? This is why we do that. This is why, Olivia, we can come on here, we can give our reaction to your videos and always rebuttal what you are saying because of what you say, and you literally don't know what you've said. Now, Olivia, you said that your mom, your people, all of them have money and they're smart. And your sister has a lawyer and all that type of stuff. So let me get this straight. You mean to tell me out of all of them None of them have told you not to prance your light skin, nice textured hair that you keep saying, people saying that you are privileged. They have not told you not to walk yourself in there without a lawyer. Nobody has told you that. You already have seen what Chrissy did. You've never heard the term, a hard head makes a soft ass. You've never heard of that. So what actually gets me as well as if Gerard is a piece of shit, if Gerard is a deadbeat daddy, why is it that Gerard is getting a lawyer? He is kicking out those coins to make things go properly the way that they should go. But again, you don't need no lawyer. You don't need no lawyer because you have God. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You don't need no lawyer. Liv, we have never ever heard you step inside of a church. Liv, we have not ever seen you dress up in your Sunday's best, all right, and march yourself on into church. Now, don't get it twisted, because I know a lot of you trolls and a lot of you clowns, because all of a sudden I got a lot of y'all, okay? Y'all like, oh, you don't have to go into the Lord's house to serve God. Yeah, that's true. That's true as well. Okay. But sometimes you do need to give God your attention and your whole well-being, whether y'all like it or y'all don't. Once in a while, you've got to do that. Because see, what y'all don't realize is that God does not come when you want him to. Okay, don't come on now. Y'all already know my people's in the church like real high. So I can kick it to you. God don't come when you want him to come. God don't come when you summons him to come. God comes when he wants to. And I'm going to leave it at that. Those of you are going to understand that, then you are going to have the ones that don't get that shit at all. And if you don't, then that's okay as well. Because a lot of y'all don't get anything. Now, you already say, Olivia, that you do not want Gerard. And I'm going to be honest, Olivia. I'm going to be real honest with you that this is what probably other people want to say, because you know I say what I got to say. Olivia, you do want Gerard back. Yes, you do, Olivia. Olivia, you want Gerard back. Okay? If Gerard was to call you and tell you right now, baby, I have really fucked up or whatever with you and my kids. I am coming home to stay. Can you please accept my apology? Olivia, you will do a handstand, which I doubt that you could do, okay? But you would try to do one, all right? Because you would be so happy. You would be elate. When I tell you would be so happy, it would be ridiculous. Okay. We wouldn't even know you when you came back on to the camera. Wouldn't even know you. Wouldn't know the kids. Their hair would be done. They would have edges. They would have braids professionally done. All of that. All of that. And you would do it. That is why I know, and everybody knows, and how you put it across, you want Gerard back. At this point, Gerard is not in your area, whereas though you can do what you want to do with him, which is control him. Control who he talks to. Control what he does and how he does it. Control who he likes in his family, his own blood. You can't do that. But you would take him back. What got me was you said Gerard don't send you money. Gerard don't do that. Gerard don't do this. But in this video where you were crying tears, I mean crying, because again, Gerard did not respond to the way you wanted him to respond. I was quite confused why you even called Gerard with the bullshit when it looked like your little girl didn't have nothing basically maybe a little cold, maybe a stomach ache, maybe she ate a little something that did not agree with her. That's all that it looked like. You were on there crying like the child had COVID, okay? And you didn't know what to do. You needed him to come right away. Yeah. See, Olivia, this is how it works with you. I'm going to put y'all down. If y'all notice, Brandon has been ignoring Olivia. Gerard has been ignoring Olivia. So when Olivia is ignored on social media sites, it burns Olivia to the core. Olivia hates being ignored when it comes to both of them. Okay, I can tell you how Olivia is. Olivia, when Gerard does this and when Brandon does this and they post pictures and all of that, Liv literally gets enraged inside. I'm telling you, enraged. Olivia is the type whereas though she would punch holes in walls and real weird, crazy, you get what I'm saying, things like that. Yeah. So you say that, Olivia, you were messing with somebody that's supposed to be 11 years older, you know what I mean, than you. And I find that funny because you were like, you normally don't do that. But not only 11 years, you decide to go ahead and mess with a 21-year-old. So what happens is you did that and then you turn around and you go get you a 21-year-old, which now you become a cougar. And the other guy basically was probably like, you know what I'm saying, some type of sugar daddy that was giving you flowers. Because I already know for real, he didn't kick you out no money. Okay. And you haven't even said anything. So the man probably didn't even take you out to get a meal. At least Brandon came over there and gave you some rotisserie chicken. Yeah. Rotisserie chicken. Brandon was like, I got you, baby. Little Caesar's pizza. Brandon was like, I got you, baby. Olivia. I keep trying to tell you, Olivia, what I will say, Olivia, is that, Olivia, you are definitely entertaining. Okay? And anytime you come onto this platform, I am definitely going to be entertained by you, because what is going to happen is I am definitely going to go ahead and make that video. So therefore, my people, my trolls, my haters, or whatever, they're going to be fully entertained by me. I said, Olivia done went to a 21-year-old, just being able to take in alcoholic beverages. 21. Not only that, but at 21, this is getting ready to hit it real good. I know at my pediatrics, they stopped taking kids after age 21. They literally take them till age 21. Once they're done at age 21, they make them go into whatever it is called internal medicine. So Olivia, you were talking and sending little screenshots and, all types of, sexiness and, what they call it, sexting and shit, to a man that is still being seen at the pediatrics office. Where do they do that shit at right there? But Olivia, what I am going to tell you as well, and I already know that you're not going to listen because you won't go ahead and get one of God's best friends, which is a lawyer, is this right here. Don't make your daughter testify. That's not right. Don't bring her in between you and Gerard having to pin one parent up against the other. I can tell you right now, you are coaching your daughter on what to say. I already know you are literally coaching your daughter on what to say to the judge, hoping that it will turn in your favor. If I was you, Olivia, as a mother, I wouldn't do that. If you do that, Olivia, that means to me and everyone else, well, I can't speak for everyone else, so I take that back. That's despicable. You literally are taking her and pinning her up against both of y'all to pick the parent that you know what I mean, that wants to be picked. So if I was you, I would think about that. But if you can go to bed doing some of the things that you do on YouTube anyway, and I just heard, you know what I'm saying, a Brandon girlfriend, Olivia, please tell me that you wasn't over the girl house, and Olivia, you wasn't in the bed having, you know what I'm saying, relations, and in her shower, probably using her good Bath and Body Works. Probably if the girl had candles and all that shit, Olivia, you probably was over there burning candles. You probably was over there cooking her food and everything. But Olivia, this is what gets me. Olivia, you wasn't scared that girl was going to walk up in that house while you and Brandon was there and you knew it? That right there is some cruddy ass shit, Olivia. That is disgusting as a woman. I mean, disgusting. What if she would have walked up in there and you get what I'm saying? First thing, she would have ran for some scissors, you know, and you thinking she running to go ahead and stab you because you scared anyway. She go ahead and cut that ponytail off. Olivia, what would you do if somebody cut your ponytail off while you was asleep? Olivia, that is probably when all the anger and the fists and everything probably would come out at you. If somebody, I'm trying to tell y'all, if somebody decided to cut Olivia ponytail off, it would be over. It would be completely over. Olivia would have ran herself crazy. Okay, we would have to take Olivia to a mental institution. That's what we would have had to do. But Olivia, you mean to tell me you was literally in this lady house? All right, you recorded the stuff in the house. How creepy is that, Olivia? That is some creepy. Like, Olivia, you can't say nothing about nobody on this YouTube platform because the stuff that we have heard that you have been doing within 30 days and what we have seen and texts and messages to other reactors is downright disgusting. It is disgusting. I wish I was that girlfriend. I would have came up in there. I would have beat the brakes off of you and sent your ass down the steps. I would have beat the brakes off of you. Then when I would have got done, I probably would have went outside and beat the brakes off of the 2000, which probably need brakes. Yeah, the one with the engine light that always comes on. You wouldn't have had no windows. You would have knew never ever to step your foot into another woman's home with her man while they are at work. For you to do that, Olivia, you gotta have some balls. You gotta be bold to do that. I mean, go inside this lady house, lay down in her bed. You get me? Whereas though her and Brandon lay at and had relations in, you on top of her scent, giving it up. Kids on the couch and all types of stuff like that. You done talk to the girl. You done recorded. Like, what type of creepy, weird, like who does that? But yet, Olivia, you come on here and you say, everyone lies on me. One day I am going to be vindicated. I don't have no reason to lie. I am open about everything that I do on YouTube, and that's the problem. People think that I'm lying. I'm not lying. I am telling the truth. I am a LA bitch, and that is how we do. We are the realest. But Olivia, I'm going to go ahead and slide on up off here. I'm going to tell you one more time. Live the stallion. Live the stallion. Please go and get yourself a lawyer. And guess what? I'm going to see all of you beautiful people in my next video later.